don't know. Well, if we kill his lackeys, he'll just send more. We just have to be vigilant, keep our wits about us, and kill any monster hunters on sight. We can probably make an exception for Will. Probably. It's simple. In theory, the next step is to drink their blood. Once you've done that, you're free. And a true vampire. People think the biggest threat to a vampire is a cleric with a stake. It's not. The biggest threat to a vampire is another vampire. They're scheming, paranoid, power-hungry beasts. So why would any vampire give up control over a spawn to create a competitor? Trust me, it doesn't happen. I won't lie. It's tempting. If I keep the tadpole, I risk transforming into a grotesque monster. If I lose the tadpole, Cazador has control of me, body and soul, and I return to the shadows. It's grim either way.
Mas tá lá no YouTube.
So why not sell what's left of my soul to a devil? Better he has it than Cazador. You're familiar with the phrase, better the devil you know? I know Cazador. And I'll take anything that saves me from that. I've already apologized. What more do you want? Unless you're looking for another nibble. No innocence. You have my word. Only villains that we need to kill anyway. After all, you know what I am now. I can fight with all my weapons, teeth included. And if I happen to drain the occasional bandit during a fight, what's the harm? They're just as dead. As am I. I'm starting to feel a little peckish already.
Copper for your thoughts? You really did it. Well, and yet... Hope you don't expect me to follow your lead in this. Good. And you know... What's on your mind?
that? Blood?
Tá parado aqui.
No, never mind.
Bárbaro. Bárbaro. Mentira, eu sou o guerreiro. Não, esse daqui eu sou o guerreiro. É.
Hellfire. She's coming.
Well, you've been naughty, and you know what happens when you're naughty.
God damn it. Anyone but her.
O que foi? Tô ouvindo, cara.
Well, you
Tô ouvindo, cara.
absolute stinker.
Tô ouvindo,
Kept
cara.
me a secret? Time to let the Hellcat out of the bag. Call me Mizora. I'm Will's patron, the fount of his power. And his leash We had a deal.
I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizora. And at least those can be buried after.
That's no kind of... Zariel said...
You told me! Devils only!
How precious. The little pupster's found his bark. Karlak meets the criteria by virtue of having no heart. Don't you worry. That ship has long sailed the Styx. But a defiant pup must still pay his price. To wit.
Will burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of death strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken.
Get used now.
Karlak. I'll be keeping... Oh, and Will?
There you are, my friend. I have drunk. Not alcohol, of course. A bear. He took a little of my blood. I took all of his. So's any meal worth having. It's nothing compared to, well, other things I could be dining on, but significantly better than the rats and bugs Cazador served me. I existed. That was enough for him. He reveled in having power, because those with power can do whatever the hell they want. Well, yes. You can't look at the world and tell me I'm wrong. Oh, I hope so. A little corruption sounds fun. I spent centuries as the victim of a corrupt man. It was the mind flayers that plucked me away from that. They gave me a gift. The strength to take my own freedom. I'm embracing this power. You should too.
God's damn her straight back to the hells. Just look at me. I did what was right, and Mazora made me pay for it. I'd be hunting devils and demons, she said. Traitors and hypocrites, not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tiefling.
Warlock pacts tend to be unforgiving from what you know of them. Will was lucky he didn't face a more severe punishment.
I'd count my lucky stars for it, but I reckon luck is on holiday. I'm only alive because my patron still has use for me. It's Mazora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds. But I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast. I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, I'm forbidden, unless Mazora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mazora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed. It was worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn word.
I'll be honest, soldier. Been a long time since someone stuck their neck out for me like that. You can say that again. When he was chasing me through Avernus, I thought he was just another sad merc. How wrong I was. Hey, soldier. We were both in the grand scheme, but she favored me like a child. I'm sure when Zariel gave her the order to hunt me down, Mazora was delighted. I don't know. You'd think she'd have more important things to do. Devils and their pride. No kidding. The fighting, the chaos, the betrayal.
May the darkness protect you. Fine. What's on your mind? Does it even need to be asked? We're beyond me merely liking you. I think I'm a different person, owing to you.
I see you've been using the powers the tadpole gives you. Good. And you haven't tried to have it removed.
Cara, tá bugadaço o jogo, mano.
Good. Your parasite is unusual. It is wrapped in magic that prevents its removal. Until the source of the tadpole's magic is destroyed, any attempt to remove it will kill you. The parasites are merely a symptom of a greater sickness in Faerun. I am not sure yet. To find these parasites are more than illithid spawn. They are vessels for control. The infected, that is how the cult of the Absolute, the highest of them, when the order, were it not for my protection, so would you. It's complicated. Just like you. Now through, if we work... Hells. They need me. I have to go. The power I use to protect you, I will hold them off for... You must discover the source of the magic that controls the parasites. Use the power... Go.
There's something I've been wanting to share with you, if now's a good time. It's difficult to put into words. I think it might be easier to just show you. Use the tadpole. The connection. Come into my mind. I'm sure. I trust you. I don't remember how it started. Only how it ended. I was fleeing. She asked my name. Can't remember what I said. Can't remember anything before those words. All I know is she saved my life and gave me a new home with Lady Shah. It hurts. That's all I remember.
You remember that it is common amongst Seluna's followers to send their children into the woods alone, a rite of passage to find their way home. Perhaps this one has gone awry.
You're reading too much into things. A childhood bauble, that's all. Just because Selunites claim something doesn't mean they own it. Lady Shah. But yes, her and those who saved me and taught me her ways. The Mother Superior. She made me who I am. At least as best as I can remember. She taught me, trained me, punished me when I failed her. Which was often. Abuse. Nonsense. The Mother Superior made me strong. For the Dark Lady. Pain is the gauntlet that all who love Lady Shar to try and salve myself would do nothing but shame me in the Night Singer's eyes.
God.
Everyone has to suffer. It's a fact of life. Until Lady Shar deems it is time. I know you mean well, but this isn't something for you to fix. Fine. What's on your mind? Does it even need to be asked? We're beyond me merely liking you.
All right then.
Go ahead. The lady of the house awaits. I see. Your loyalty is admirable, but misplaced. I can show you who he truly is, if you'll just tell me where to find him. As you say.
Schools for careful footwork.
Tempers are rising. It's
Eu já roubei ele ali. Caralho, eu falei que eu já roubei ele, cara. Vai tomar no seu cu, todo mundo.
I don't want a crumb left on that plate, girl.
Auntie Ethel, please.
Cara, eu falei que eu fiz um monte de coisa que eu fiz.
And this pie is gonna come back up to say hello.
A bruxa eu falei que eu não tinha feito, cara. Mentiroso você, muito mentiroso, mano.
So get to it. If it isn't the
Tô falando mó tempão, cara.
of them all. You'd best have one hells of an apology for me, young man.
Eu não sei se você viu, eu negociei com ele. Aí eu queria ver se dava pra pegar o item de volta. Os itens. Dá pra roubar a bolsa de itens também, cara. Você consegue roubar tudo do cara. Ah, vai se fuder, vai.
I don't think I did, dearie. And frankly, you're thick for
Eu acho que você tá falando muito, cara.
You know, I was gonna give you a swift kick up the arse and show you the door. But I thought
Exatamente.
you and I could have a bit of fun together. Gods grant me patience. Eat up, Mayrina. I won't say it again. Keep your own little nose in your own little dish, Petal. I don't like busybodies. Besides, you have bigger problems. That wriggler swimming in your brain juice is a bit of an inconvenience, isn't it?
Fala aí. Eu não, pô. Não. Não, não estou. Sim. Sim. Que isso? Não, desenho por favor. Que isso, cara?
I told you that girl is none of your business. Keep that hole under your nose shut.
I'm inclined to agree. Let's not involve ourselves in this place any more than necessary.
I'll talk about your wriggler, and that's it. Last warning.
Ethel, can I please?
Quiet, you've had enough pampering. And you, my door is always open, Petal. Auntie Ethel is here for you.
Que isso, cara? Que isso, cara?
Hello, sweet. That wriggler swimming in your brain juice is a bit of an inconvenience, isn't it? Quicker than you can say yes, Auntie. What do you say? Want me to take care of the little bugger?
Vai pra Bahamas?
A devil? Spare me. Blathering windbags in love with the sound of their own voices. I'm the safer bet. Plus, you'll get to keep your soul. Well, that depends on the job. Removing a parasite is no small feat. But I like you, Petal. So I'll only ask for something small. One of your pretty little peepers. I'll pluck it from your head, kiss it for luck, then back in it goes. Won't take but a moment. That is my price. Nothing more, nothing less. I'm afraid that's my business, Petal. It's nothing nefarious, though. I promise. A touch, but sure you've two eyes in your skull, don't you? No need to be precious. Ta-ta, Petal. Come.
I had another. It gave me another gift, too. Just like it did the first time it appeared. Rather generous, if you ask me. And while we're at it, we can see how many more of these little worms we can. Now, was there anything else? I would, but you have so many friends already. In that case, I. Watch your back. Transforming into a mind flayer might have its perks. At least then I could float over this muck.
Not one for roughing it, I see.
Wallowing in filth is for pigs and children, my dear.
Pigs, children, and people with a little bit of grit.
A very penetrable pocket.
And these things have stayed interesting.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
I've got a long road ahead.
What a charmer.
Well, hello.
Come on, let's go.
Let's get going.
Your violence hasn't gone unnoticed. It's about to be returned in kind.